than episode 1 was. And I didn't think episode 1 was half bad. But it's going to be an excellent way to kick off your morning. And as always, we can't thank you enough for starting your morning with us. Of all the options you had, you're choosing to sit down with us today and watch this morning show. But before we get to our main content, we have to break down the news of the world. And, of course, the news of the world is bigger, better, more exciting, and more ridiculous than it was at the time of our last episode. So let's go ahead and just dive right on into it, and let's stick in the region. Let's stick right here in the South, Texas. Texas Senator Ted Cruz just recently flew to Cancun in the midst of one of the worst winter storms that his state has ever seen. Upon his return to Texas, Cruz began working on his book titled How Not to Get Reelected. Cruz took a lot of inspiration and worked with New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, whose new book is titled How to Properly Treat Employees in the Workplace. Yikes. Your two future presidential candidates, everybody. Good luck. Moving on to outer space. NASA's Mars rover Perseverance has just made history, sending us never-before-seen images of the red planet, our neighboring planet right up there in outer space. When asked, why did we name it Perseverance? Why name the rover Perseverance? NASA said, well, you know, it's like the old saying. When at first you don't succeed, spend billions and billions of dollars until you can stick that landing, or just ask Elon Musk and SpaceX to do it for you. And finally, we got a big 3 of news stories here. Texas, Mars. How about Dr. Seuss? Dr. Seuss, they have announced they will no longer publish 6, yes, I said that right, 6 books of his due to what many are calling insensitive imagery. I've also heard they're going to be changing many of the titles of Seuss's famous works, including Horton Hears Nothing, because everything is getting canceled. But I can tell you one thing. The morning show is not getting canceled. At least, well, not yet. I'm sure we will soon. But not yet, at least. But we've got episode 2 of the morning show. Great way to kick off your morning. Thank you for joining us. Stick around. We'll be right Great list of ingredients here that we'll go over here in a second. But to my left, we have the great Sarah Brown. And to my right, we have Tanner Fryer. Both will be competing in the smoothie competition. There's an extra kick to it, but first I want to let each of our contestants introduce themselves. So Sarah, go ahead.
Well, hi, I'm Sarah. I am a psychology major here at Arkansas State University, and I am a newly crowned quarantine chef. So I've been spending the last year sort of enhancing my cooking skills to try and get better and better, and hopefully that means I have the skills that I need to beat this guy to my right.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name's Tanner, and I go to Arkansas State. I'm a creative media production major, and you know, I'm not much of a chef, but I can make a mean smoothie, so I'm sorry, Sarah, but I think I got this in the bag. I think I'm going to win, but good luck to you.
I absolutely love that confidence from both. Quarantine chef, just plain brazen confidence from Tanner over here. And the kicker for this matchup, guys, is the fact that it's not going to be even at all. Sarah will be creating her own smoothie in a normal fashion, as a normal chef would, normal quarantine queen would. And Tanner over here is going to be completely blindfolded as he prepares his strawberry banana smoothie. And before we let these guys go at it and see what they can create, we're going to go through what we have right here on the table, of course, the strawberry banana smoothie. So we've got 2 bananas for each contestant. We have, of course, a nice fresh thing of strawberries here, very juicy, very delicious. Had a few before I came over here. We've got some honey here, but it's not really honey, off-brand honey, if you will. So we're mixing that in. I don't usually mix that in with my smoothies. We've got a big little tub of ice, hopefully that hasn't melted yet. Of course, milk, brought to you by the A-State Campus Store. Great high-quality Prairie Farms vitamin D milk. And then we have some vanilla yogurt. Not the Yoplait kind, just the off-brand Walmart, great value kind, but it will suffice. It also tastes very good with strawberries. And then finally, we've got some cinnamon here. And the recipe calls for just a pinch of cinnamon. And that's something that I don't really think I've ever put in any sort of smoothie.
Me either.
How much you put in your smoothie today, especially you, Tanner, will be very telling in how well your smoothie tastes. So we have our entire ingredients laid out here. We've got knives to cut up the fruit. We've got the measuring cups. We've got everything we need. At the end, we're going to blend it all together and see what concoctions y'all can come up with. So, having said that, Tanner, please put on your blindfold. Beautiful. Beautiful.
All right.
Can't see anything?
No.
Can't see a thing? All right. Sarah, you are blindfold free. And with that, let's get to making a smoothie.
Okay. What do I want to do first?
I'm very excited to see how it plays out.
Okay, I found the banana. You know, this right here, this is actually the top, not this piece. Just so you know, little fact. See if I can rip this top
explains why
off.
I couldn't open mine.
This is an interesting thing to do. You opened it that way. I didn't even know it could be opened from that end.
I know, most people don't, but I mean, I swear it's the easiest way.
Fantastic, fantastic. So Tanner going with the banana first. Sarah going to be very methodical in terms of cutting hers into evenly sliced banana pieces. And it looks like Tanner is just using his hand to cut it into thirds with his hand. A third of the banana automatically in the, that's my phone, in the blender.
You know, I'd like to put some milk in here, but
You're a little off.
He's searching for the milk. There it is.
There we go.
The milk. So interesting strategy from both. Obviously, both contestants are kind of hindered by different obstacles, and Tanner's going to find the center. I'll make sure he doesn't spill it here. And he's going to pour in as much milk as he can. I don't know how much. There's a little bit of about half. It looks like half of the Prairie Farm milk again from the A-State campus.
I'm telling y'all, this is about to be a mean smoothie.
I'm really excited to see how it turns out. Sarah, on the other hand, to the left, being very methodical, using her measuring cup that she brought from home, cutting her strawberries again into thinly cut pieces, really following the recipe here. I believe it's from Martha Stewart. And Tanner is just grabbing a handful of strawberries.
So, if you guys didn't know, another helpful tip, the little green parts, that's a lot of extra vitamins. I'm keeping mine. You can do what you want to do, but I'm just trying to stay healthier than most of y'all.
Not even going to cut up his strawberries. He's throwing in full strawberry, 4, 5, 6. 6 full strawberries, 1 whole banana, and you can see that Sarah has done a great job of kind of putting in hers, thinly cut. Hers looks more aesthetically pleasing. I'm sure it doesn't really matter the order of which they put in their ingredients, but
Is this the agave?
it is the agave. And Sarah putting in her little cup of milk, mixing that in there, and he's going to pour in some agave and
My goodness.
quite a bit of agave, the off-brand honey, as we've said. And
Sarah, would you take this agave from me?
Sure.
Thank you.
Take that away. Tanner, what else is left for you?
hope you're
I
not looking
believe
for
I've got
yogurt.
some yogurt and cinnamon left, so let's see how the cinnamon goes. I feel like I'm going to pour way too much.
Well, let's hope not. So he's got the cinnamon there, and he is kind of dabbling it. Man, I've never seen a strawberry covered in cinnamon, but oh my goodness, quite a bit. Sarah's already put in her yogurt, a big cupful of yogurt there, looking very dashing, looking very pleasing. And Tanner, I believe all that's left for you is the yogurt, and of course ice for both. Sarah, what about you? What else do you have left? Do you have a little bit of cinnamon left?
I got
agave?
cinnamon. I think I need more strawberries. I'll be honest, he's a little distracting.
It is.
I
That's
think
the point.
he's
I'm
affecting
so
my
sorry.
performance.
We talked about the obstacles. Is he blindfolded? Yes, but we have to keep in mind that Sarah here is going to be distracted by him, so she could easily screw up this entire process, this entire recipe. And Tanner, I'm going to guide you with this. You take as much yogurt as you want. I just don't want piles of yogurt on the ground here, so he's going to get a scoopful of the off-brand vanilla yogurt, and he's going to really, it's not a bad method. Doing a great job of finding and being aware of his surroundings. And he's put in 1 spoonful. Is he going for another? Looks like he is, yes. Sarah, again, cutting the strawberries into evenly sliced pieces. I love it. He's finding that hole again, and another spoonful of yogurt. All right. Looking good.
Do you like that little beat?
Looking good, yeah. I like it. Make some music for that. Maybe a new morning show intro. All right. All right, so that's also my phone again as I fill up the recipe. I'm going to put that in my pocket so we don't get that blended. All right, so we have gone through a lot of this now. What else is left for both of you?
I need ice, so I'm going to go around the table here, because I think the ice is over that way.
Here.
Oh,
That
well.
make it easier for everybody. We don't need right here.
Okay.
All right, so we got some ice there. Sarah, what else have you put in? What have you not put in?
You've reminded me. I have forgotten something. The agave, because we are too good for honey around these parts.
Ah, I see. I don't even know what agave is. It looks, not quite sure.
Tastes like honey.
Tastes like honey. Looks like honey, but it's not. She put in a little bit of that. Didn't even measure it. Just kind of going to eyeball that one, spitball in here. And Tanner throwing in some more handfuls of ice. He's found it. Looking good. All right. All right. And is there anything else you want to add, Sarah? It looks like Tanner's gotten everything put together.
I need the ice as well.
Need the ice as well, the final piece.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Tanner, anything else you need to add? You don't need to add anything else. Anything you want to add, I guess we should add. Or you feel comfortable?
Do we have any more bananas?
We do not.
Okay, strawberries?
We do have a couple more strawberries. We got in the box.
There we go. There we go. 2 more strawberries. Got to get some extra greens.
Extra greens. All right.
I have extra greens if you need them.
You know, yeah, give me all those greens.
All right.
I'm afraid Tanner's strawberry is going to have, the smoothie rather, is going to have quite a bit of a crunchy taste. You're going to be more earthy, I think, than we anticipated. So it looks like both contestants have finished up their smoothies. Now the only thing left to do is to blend these bad boys. So Sarah, I trust you to get yours done correctly. Tanner, I'm going to assist you in putting the lid on this smoothie here.
Thank you.
We do not need any accidents here in the studio. So make sure that's on tight. Make sure that flap is down. You're good. You're good. All right. If you want to put your hand on top of it and kind of hold down the thing, that'd be great.
Now.
And having said that, guys, we are going to blend these at the same time, and then both contestants will taste them. So I'm going to turn your smoothie on here. It is on. And we're going to hit the smoothie button. And Sarah, whenever you're ready.
Is that this one?
No, I have it. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
You're all right. And on your mark, get set, go. It appears that Tanner's is having some issues. There we go. There you go. There we go. Now we're cooking.
You know, I think that might be good on the blender.
It looks like we are. All right. Tanner's, your blender gave you some issues. Go ahead and take off your blindfold. And our viewers at home can certainly see Tanner's has a more, I don't even know what the word for it is, darker color, while Sarah's is much prettier, I should add. That doesn't mean anything. Looks are clearly not everything. And since we don't have cups, we're going to let both of our contestants just drink straight from the pitcher, as every kid used to love to do. And Tanner's certainly making his like a child. I'm very interested to see. And I'm not going to be tasting these. We're going to let them do it for themselves. Let's be honest with it. Let's see how it looks. And Sarah, go ahead and drink yours first. Let's see what you got.
I think it turned out not bad.
I think it turned out not too bad. She followed the recipe to a T. Tanner did not blindfold it. Just threw chunks in there together. A lot of cinnamon, a lot of agave, a lot of yogurt. Let's see what you got. Going for the big goal. He's chugging it. Oh my goodness. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Do you taste a hint of cinnamon, a hint of agave, yogurt? What? Too much of anything?
You know, all I can really taste is the banana, strawberries, and the yogurt. That's about it. I can't really taste the cinnamon or the agave. I mean, that's pretty good. I gotta go back for more.
Wow. All right. And with that, I think we're going to wrap it up. We're going to let Tanner enjoy his interesting creation. I don't know who we're going to declare a winner here. For enjoyment purposes, certainly Tanner. For looks and possibly taste, I think it's going to be Sarah. But regardless, we had a great time here at the morning show. The first ever segment of Hungry Like the Wolf, and I can assure you there will be more. So thank you, everyone. We'll be right back. Cornelius Jefferson Jr., you're watching the morning show. All right. What another amazing show here at the morning show. We went through the news of the world, the ridiculous news of the world. You saw Tanner and Sarah go head-to-head in a smoothie face-off. And out of all the things you could have been doing this morning, take your kids to school, make them breakfast, give your wife breakfast in bed. You chose to join us and watch whatever this was right here on the morning show. And for that, of course, we thank you. So this is Cornelius Jefferson Jr. signing off, episode 2 of the morning show, and we'll see you next week.